There's still some fans who are like, oh, I'd rather have Frank over Poch. Huh?
Bro,
What?
but that's what I'm saying. These guys, bro, these men are alcohol dependent or cocaine dependent, bro. Alcohol's a
Or
drug.
both.
These guys are fucking alcoholics. They're druggies, bro. And these men are gonna run a fucking football club. They're gonna make footballing decisions. These guys are the most sentimental, and temperamental people on the planet. Literally, one game to the next year, it's a different fucking thing, bro. And this is what I cannot stand, bro. This is what I cannot stand. Yeah, they all say to me, I've got an agenda because I don't change my opinion, bro. No, it's because I have an informed opinion and I stick by it. And the only time I would change my mind, is if I see multiple signs that there's a change, bro.
And then you do that, they'll call you a flip-flop.
You don't become a good player, after having one good game. If you keep showing me that you're a bozo and you have one good game, it doesn't mean you're not a bozo. It just means you had a good game. It just means you had a good game. Do you know what I mean? That's all it means. But the problem is with these guys, 1 minute they love you, next minute they hate you, next minute you're good, next minute you're shit. Like you have one good game, all of a sudden you've turned the corner. No, you ain't turned the corner, bro. Do you know what I mean? Have a good season. And then, you know what I mean? And then we might talk. And this is the problem with these guys. The way these guys change their minds from game to game to game to game, and you want to give them control of a fucking football club. Who would do that?
Fuck that. Because again, it would be so damn inconsistent. We've seen what it's like. These but if Chelsea fans are in charge of Chelsea, Havertz is getting an 8-year deal. Mount is getting an 8-year deal. Is going to be our highest earner. They'll re-sign Gallagher. They'll sell Sterling. Who else? Who else would they probably keep? Actually, they wouldn't keep any of the goalkeepers or anything. Thank the Lord. But the point still stands. It will just be pressers. It will just be pressers and road runners and passion merchants who get Chelsea and who understand the club. And it'd be like, cool. At least now we're 10th, but we have a bunch of players who get the club. Really happy.
Bro,
they would have re-signed Havertz straight after that Dortmund game.
But the whole get the club thing, is like the most backward thing I've ever heard, bro. Like, it's not about getting the club. It's either you can play football or you can't, innit? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, Jurgen Klopp didn't get the club when he took over at Liverpool, blood. He was just a good manager. He won them trophies, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? If you think that this guy was singing "You'll Never Walk Alone" and his fucking underpants at home before he signed for Liverpool, then you got another thing coming. And this is the thing with these guys, bro. Like, it's not about that, bro. But there's just a big inconsistency, with what these guys look for. Like, even this comment, bro. All these English fans that say they wouldn't have Neymar, they suck off Kevin De Bruyne, because of his stats, But then you look at Neymar's stats and then they'll be like, oh yeah, like he's shit. Wouldn't have him, bro. But it's like the reason why you rate De Bruyne, but then when it comes to Neymar, it's like you don't rate him, bro. It's like, hold on, how can you rate one for stats but not rate the other stats? Because he rolls around, bro. What are you talking about? What does that even make sense? That don't even make no sense.
I've seen Chelsea fans saying he's like too lightweight, he's too old for us to get him at this time. He's past his
lightweight. You got fucking Ziyech, bruv.
I was going to say, fuck that. I mean, have you seen our attack for us to even dare turn our noses up at fucking Neymar? Do you not have any shame about yourselves? We play Kai Havertz, Conor Gallagher, and Sterling every week. And you don't want to say, oh, I'm not too sure about that Neymar bloke. I ain't too sure. Ha! You man are not serious, bruv. You man are not serious. If you say no to Neymar, you have no idea about what's best for this football club.
But you know what's crazy?
We are so malnourished going forward. We might as well be on a fucking UNICEF advert. And you don't want Neymar.
No, but you know what it is, though, bro. You know what the maddest thing about that whole situation is? It's just
Cundy as well. A big up Cundy.
Yeah, but this guy's an arsehole
over Neymar. It was like,
this guy's an arsehole, though. But you know what the wickedest thing about these guys are? These men will play against England, shit on England, Then they'll play against English teams, shit on English teams in the Champions League, and then these guys will still say that they can't hack it in the Premier League, bro. Remember that, they say that about Messi. Messi scored more goals against Premier League teams than certain men that play in the Prem. Like that. And then man will say that
Thursday night in Stoke. I'm not sure.
Bro, this is crazy, bro. This is exactly what it is, though. Like, I mean, it's weird. My man said, I've seen your fans say Neymar would destroy the dressing room. The dressing room's already in tatters, blood. We have Harry Maguire as a captain, and David De Gea in goal, blood. What can Neymar possibly do that is worse than that?
Nothing. You lot survive Ronaldo, innit? Like you lot will be fine.
bro.
You lot
It's
will be fine.
crazy.
You got Bruno moaning every fucking game. God knows what he's like in the dressing room. You'll be fine if it's Neymar. At least it's a good player. He deserves to be pissed off. At least he shows up on the pitch, backs it with his football.
But this is what
That's
I'm saying.
crazy.
So I said Messi got more goals against Chelsea than Salah, but that's what I'm saying. So
no way, that's mad.
So, bro, so when they say, "Oh yeah, like too lightweight for the," what do you mean, bruv?
That means fuck all. That
It's
means
weird.
next to fuck all. It's just something. It's like you want to be the first person to say it. So like if it happens, like, I told you guys, I told you Neymar weren't cut out. Everyone wants to be the first to a certain take. Everybody does.
But
So they
listen,
can try and
this
pretend they got
guy,
ball
he's
knowledge.
still one of the most decisive players in world football, Neymar. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. He's still one of the most decisive players. Like, every
If
team he's
we had the
played
chance
for,
to Neymar, build the whole fucking team around him. I don't care how you
even
do
if
it.
it's for a season or two, you know, like that. Because the maddest thing
Exactly.
is, we had Van Persie. Like, we got the best of Van Persie, and not even the best, but we got Van Persie firing for one season. It was enough to win us a Premier League title. And you're trying to tell me if you get the opportunity to sign Neymar, that you're not going to take it? This is crazy.
Yeah, look at where we are. We've got one game a week, no European competition. We're going to be if we can build a good enough squad, have a good window, and Pochettino gets the team fit, we'd be in a very good position for next season. You could add a Neymar into that, and if things clicked in the right place, you could be talking about potentially contending for the title that season if you
For
play your
sure.
cards right.
Oh, for sure.
But you don't want to say, "Oh no, I'm not too sure. He might be past his prime." What the fuck do we have? Got a bunch of players that haven't even reached their prime and a bunch of duds. So I don't. Neymar will not be any worse than anything we have. He will be levels clear, even with 1 foot. Still would be. I don't understand
100%.
people sometimes.
No, you're
Really don't.
100% right. I don't get it, bro. You know what I mean? I don't get it, but it's like it just tells you that these guys don't make these opinions from logic, bro. It's emotive bullshit language, bro. When you
Just
hear like,
passion.
yeah, but it's misplaced. It's misplaced though. It's misplaced.
Yeah, because it's all focused on distance covered and all of that. Who works the hardest? That's why when people talk about Conor Gallagher, it's like, oh, he didn't have a bad game and he didn't have a great game and everything. But you know what? He gave it his all. He tried. Same thing with Mason Mount. He did well. He put his heart out there. He ran around a lot. I'm like, cool. What a win. Well, what a goal. Like, I don't understand it. It's a job. Like, your bare minimum requirement is to fucking work hard. If you go to a 9 to 5 and you work hard, are you gonna go to your boss afterwards like, did I have a good shift today? No, you just did your job. You did what they're paying you for.
But this is it. Like, you did the bare minimum. The bare minimum, yeah, is to do your job. Like, if you're not going above and beyond and exceeding expectations, yeah, you get repaid by the salary. That's it. You ain't gonna get a pat on the ass, mate. Do you know what I mean? That's what you get paid to do.
You do your job, you provide a service, you get paid for that service. So when they tell me Mount, Gallagher, Havertz, they worked hard, I don't care. Bring me some technical ability.